It is almost every day that our eyes encounter images of overly thin models presented in the media. Over the past decade, we as a society have been swayed into believing how the average woman should appear. The female models found in commercial ads, magazines, and on television tend to acquire an ultra-thin appearance. Since the media has been presenting ultra-thin models to our society, it has created a sort of ideal appearance for women. Women are consumed into believing that the only definition of beauty is to be thin and to be the same as the models. It is important that today's society understands that women are not supposed to have such an ultra-thin appearance. Currently, 91% of everyone in this classroom has heard of body image, and there is only one individual who's never heard of it. Throughout my research and data I've collected, I am prepared to convince and inform my audience why the media has a negative effect towards most women. Today, I'm going to discuss the reasons why the media can take a negative effect on women's body image. Now that we've discussed some of the intro information about the media in regards to body image, let's get into more of the deeper stuff. Heather Gallivan wrote in her article, Teens, Social Media, and Body Image, that currently 80% of US women do not like how they look. In our Western culture today, there are so many women who have become so dissatisfied with their bodies. Body image is a big problem that can lead to depression, social anxiety, and distorted eating patterns. The National Eating Disorders.org stated in their article, What is Body Image?, that body image is how you see yourself when you glance in the mirror, or when you picture yourself and what comes to mind. Negative body image is not good for anyone to perceive. A distorted perception of your shape can lead to many serious negative consequences in the present or near future. Negative body image has been increasing in adolescent females within the past decades. Heather Gallivan also discussed in her article that by middle school, 40 to 70% of girls are dissatisfied with their body and other parts. This overall is not good to see that girls are becoming so self-conscious at such a young age. This is only setting them up for worse outcomes in terms of their own self-concept. Heather Gallivan also explained that as the preteen years, girls start to withdraw themselves from activities such as giving an opinion, attending school, or going in the pool, etc. This is all done because they feel bad about how they look. Now that we've discussed what body image is, let's discuss how the media can negatively affect the woman. Dr. Emma Halliwell argued in her article the impact of thin, idealized media images on body satisfaction, that although all women are aware that this is cultural ideal of attractiveness, value of thinness for women, some women do not believe in this ideal, and it's possible to not. It is so important that women in our society understand that having this thin ideal is for the most part and will be impossible to achieve. However, there are some women who comprehend that this thin ideal is not right. Dr. Emma Halliwell also argued in her article that not all women give in to this ideal. While many seem to believe in the way in which how women are supposed to appear, there are many individuals who can attest to this belief. Women today are being persuaded into believing they are supposed to be the same size as models in the media. However, that is not the case for some women. Women are aware that models are being displaced in the media and have unrealistic figures. However, somehow women are still convinced that they need to be thin. If women are able to overcome this illusion of the thin ideal of attractiveness, many could potentially benefit. Researchers Zoe Brown and Marika Tigeman wrote in their article, Attractive Celebrities and Peer Images on Instagram, that people tend to cling onto celebrities. Well-known people receive extra attention, typically for the involvement in television or sports. Over the past decade, the use of internet has increased immensely. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram are all types of social media sites that celebrities and normal individuals use on a regular day. People feel the need to stay up to date on what is happening around them through social media. Currently on Instagram, there are over 400 million users. Celebrities are different than models because their everyday lives are published through social media. It is through the media where people tend to develop their obsessions for celebrities. Brown and Tigeman also claimed in the article that Instagram users can also edit and filter their photographs. to achieve an ideal look and share them with their friends and the public. This creates the opportunity for users to expose the idealized images of their peers. This can influence women how to feel worse about their body because of the reasons these photos are unrealistic. If users are editing their looks in their photos, then this is giving off false impressions of how they should actually look, thus convincing women of false appearances, which could lower their very own self-concept. Now that we've discussed how the media influences, let's discuss the worst possible side effect. By believing that women should acquire this ultra-thin appearance, females are taking a negative consequence mentally. A survey taken by this class shows that 66% of the class has been negatively affected by the media. According to Catherine Thompson in her article, Internalized of Appearance Ideals Mediates the Relationship Between in Western cultures, a lean body type is considered ideal, with some sex-based variations in the socially prescribed ideal. Heidi and Stephen Posovac stated in their article that the presentation of how females should appear in the media has shown to cause body image disturbances. It was discovered that there is a positive correlation between the model figures in the media and the negative effects of body image disturbances. Eating disorders are particularly very common among many women in our generation, and it is believed that the disorder is potentially caused by the influence to want to be thin. Mary Beth Niergarten states in her article, Dying to be Thin, that data shows up to 50% of pre-adolescent girls report being dissatisfied with their bodies, which leads them to having eating disorders. The development and risks of an eating disorder tends to occur around the age just before puberty. Therefore, if so many young pre-adolescent girls are reporting being dissatisfied with their bodies at such a young age, something has to be the cause of this. Now that we discussed the consequences of the media, let's discuss how we can help. There are many things that can be done to counteract the effects and the influence of the media. According to Mirror Mirror Eating Disorder Help, in their article, Media Influence on Body Image, one way to counteract the media influence on body image is to surround yourself with people that have healthy relationships and positive relationship with food. There are so many things a person can do to improve their overall self-esteem as well. Practice positive self-talk. Give yourself compliments and stop the negative talk. There are many websites you can visit if you think you need help with improving your overall body image. According to the National Eating Disorder.org, they claimed in their article that it is important if you are feeling down about your self-worth to get help and accept it. Also in the article written by National Eating Disorders, the sooner you receive help for possible eating disorders risks, the easier it'll be to overcome the effects. Today, we discuss what exactly body image is, the influence on women, and the worst possible outcomes. If we are able to overcome this thin ideal, women all around us will become more confident and the rate of eating disorders will decrease. Women must all come to understand to love themselves no matter what shape they are. They can't let the media influence our society on how females should appear. Thank you.